The old ranch gates creaked as I pushed them open, dust rising beneath my boots. My grandfather's ranch had always been a place of strength and history, and now that it was passed down to me, I felt a swell of pride stepping back onto the land. The sun stretched wide across the fields, and for the first time in years, I felt like I was finally home. But peace didn't last long. A shiny SUV screeched to a stop just outside the barn. Out jumped Karen, the infamous HOA president from a neighboring subdivision. Without so much as a greeting, she stormed across the gravel, waving a stack of papers in her hand. "This ranch belongs to the HOA now," she declared, jabbing her finger at me. "Your grandfather's gone, and these acres fall under our jurisdiction. I'll be taking possession immediately." I stared at her in disbelief, almost laughing at the absurdity. "This is my family ranch. Always has been, always will be." Karen smirked. "Not anymore. The HOA voted, and we need this land for community expansion. Either hand it over or we'll find you until you do." Before I could reply, she strutted up the porch like she already owned it. That's when I stepped forward, my voice steady. "You're trespassing, Karen, and you have no idea who you're dealing with." She spun around, scoffing. "And who are you supposed to be? Some farmhand clinging to old dirt?" Slowly I reached into my jacket and pulled out my badge, the seal of the mayor's office gleaming in the sunlight. Her smirk vanished instantly. "I'm not just the owner of this ranch," I said firmly. "I'm the mayor of this town, and your HOA has no jurisdiction here. In fact, you've just trespassed on private land and attempted to claim property that isn't yours. That's a criminal offense." Her eyes darted to the deputy's cruiser parked at the edge of the property. My friend Sheriff Daniels had followed me out to welcome me home. He stepped out, hand resting on his belt, and gave Karen a cold stare. "Ma'am, I suggest you leave before we escort you out in handcuffs." Karen's bravado crumbled. She sputtered excuses, claimed it was a misunderstanding, and hurried back to her SUV. Gravel sprayed as she sped off. Her false authority shattered. I looked across the land, my grandfather's land, and felt a deep satisfaction. Karen thought she could intimidate me, but she forgot one thing. The ranch wasn't just protected by family legacy. It was protected by the law. And as long as I was mayor, no HOA bully would ever lay claim to it.